Oh, I'm playing Soul Rend, and it's disgusting. 5 Link Soul Rend Act 3 is just broken.
What's it called? The only thing that gets me with Voyages, once again, it's a bit soft Corey. Really don't love the idea that my whole voyage disappears if I die. It's pretty mean.
Yeah, I never have.
And you could, once again, it's like haha skill issue, but I mean, a couple of things. In maps, obviously, a voyage of 9 things, 9 charts, 9 maps worth of charts. It's a little bit of investment.
It is.
And if you also compare it to, let's take a blueprint that I invest all my road markers into. If I die in a blueprint, guess what? I just get all the other wings. That one wing is gone. That's it, right? The fact that my voyage of 9 separate maps, I can die the moment I leave the first bathysphere.
I mean,
the whole thing's gone.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Totally. It's but I still think if you compare it to other mechanics that follow a similar level of, there's a bit of a risk involved. This is the most extreme risk I think it's pretty mean.
I compare it to dying in PvP Tarkov, right? So like when you die in PvP Tarkov, sometimes your stuff gets stolen. That's dying in, a normal map. You got 6 tries, whatever. Insurance returns. But this mechanic seems to be like dying in labs. Whatever you got is gone. It is going into that in general is a risk just on entering. Like, you got to know what it's about. Yeah, I definitely understand.
Absolutely.
But as a tip my elitist hat and better than everyone, as a hardcore ruthless SSFer, if I was to die in a delve or a voyage, that would be the least of my concerns.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
I mean, I think people are calling it wet delve.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Very accurate.
It's more of just like I was doing my voyage and I'm like, oh, that hurt, because I was just like, oh, let's see what voyage is. This seems cool, and I'm like, 70 lanterns. This is gonna take fucking 15 minutes to clear.
Yeah.
And I mean, I died to something, probably, I don't know, and I'm like, oh, it's gone. I mean, that kind of stinks. But like,
I wouldn't mind if they did like a 6 portal thing.
I mean, if you think of a delve, you wasted the soul fight, but I mean, the node's not completely gone.
Yeah. It doesn't block the path.
Blueprint, it's just a wing. It's just a that. There's always loss involved, but
not to that level.
9 sharp.
Well, you don't have to do all 9. Maybe that's the thing.
I think you do. Yeah. No, I think you.
No, they just have to have to have a connection. That's all. They can't be connected.
The first one you do lets you do a 4, but if I place in such and such amount of charts, when I put my cursor over start, it says must have 9.
It says must have 9.
I maybe it might be an item level thing once you get to like level 68 plus like eye level chart.
Yeah, alright, fair enough then.
I'm not sure, but because the first tutorial one was 4. Was just like a box. So I just made a box.
Teaching you, yeah.
Now I have to do a I can't start it unless I have all 9 charts linked together.
For me, I didn't try and do less than 9, but the first 9 I did, the only requirement I saw at least was they're
linked.
They have to be either linked to another node or linked to the edge. They just can't lead to a node that doesn't link to its in return. Yeah. They have to be handshaking. If there's no handshake, then it's a no-no. That was the only thing I saw, but I never tried to make less. But does that mean if you do 9, you sometimes can't because you don't even have the right connection points? Like, do you have to keep grinding until you get the right connection points just to make a 9?
Yeah,
is that a requirement?
They have to always link and it's been 9. And I've had times where I've had just 9, and I've sat there for honestly about 8 minutes, fucking around,
Twisting.
trying to make sure they all touch, to try and make it get there. Though I've just come to say hi basically, because my break's almost over.
Yep.
But in terms of DO, I started with Righteous Fire, and I've swapped off my Righteous Fire and started DO. There are probably 4-ish main versions of Death's Oath now.
Yep.
One of them requires Shaco, the Forbidden Shaco helmet.
Okay.
So we
that's
cut
a
that to
joke.
the side, right?
Yep, that's a joke.
Yeah, we'll ignore that.
Very much.
Then there is Blight using Wand Shield. So Blight,
Okay.
Wand Shield,
Self-casting.
Blight, or Staff self-cast Blight.
I'm
You
fine
have
with that.
a Doom Blast / Hex Blast
Nope,
Doom
not playing
Blast
that.
version
Nope.
using Vixen's shit,
No, I'm not playing that.
or you have the OG bow version.
The OG bow version
So-
still works, right?
Totally.
I'm kind of
Totally
tempted to do
still
the
works.
Blight one. I like Blight.
The Blight version
I don't have any
is
Portal Scrolls. Can you?
cool because of, I mean, the obvious one is defense. Being able to have a shield. Or personally, I was doing it with a War Staff. I actually had a better time capping my block with a War Staff.
Make life complicated.
Much easier time.
Yeah.
Because finishing your attack block on Witch is brutally hard.
Yeah.
So I used a Cane of Cooler Mark on my pod, but any War Staff with that like implicit 20% attack block, and then you just self-cast Blight.
Yeah. I kind of like that. I think that might be the way that I go. That seems pretty chill.
There's also a transfigured version, because Blight, its damage stacks 20 times.
Yes.
So if you don't have enough attack speed, the debuffs will end before you can reach there. And investing into cast speed on Death's Oath often feels kind of useless. Because it's only going to be affecting your single target.
Well, you could do a
So we
duration
also
as well.
now have which we do stack a lot of increased skill effect duration, for some reason, mainly to get like phase run and stuff going.
Yeah.
But one other version you can do is Blight
Totems?
of Corruption.
Light of Corruption. That would be a Google.
Blight of Contagion. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Blight of Contagion has twice as much base damage, but only has 6 damage layers. So
Okay.
it allows you to.
Quick bursts, but less
It's one of
stack.
those things. It's more bursty, but much.
Yeah.
Which to me, considering I'm only using it for single target, I prefer doing regular Blight. But there is also sometimes where if you just don't have enough attack speed, you just won't be able to reach the stacks on Blight to make it good anyway. So the Contagion lets you just go for like a few seconds and have about half the effectiveness of regular Blight in a third of the time.
Yeah,
the
but like
damage
I'm
just
thinking
doesn't come
Shaper.
close.
Like yeah, I'm thinking like I'm taking this to
Like,
Shaper,
well,
right? Like I kind of yeah.
But the numbers I saw on my pod when I was making,
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with regular Blight. I was quite impressed with it. But I've started into bow just because of how, like, it's so easy. The only problem is defense, really.
Well, that's
Defense on the bow version is just fun.
then I'll probably definitely be
is.
playing the wand version because in Ruthless, defense is definitely what I'll be going with. But I am tempted to do the staff version. The staff version sounds like more what I would do for Ruthless.
Yeah, well, the staff version with the using a shield, finishing attack block without some other form of dual investment or going down to the very bottom left, it was just fucking impossible.
Yeah.
But War Staff, as long as it's a War Staff implicit, you can reach like 70% attack block. As long as you just literally just search staff block on the tree and take every single thing, your block's capped.
Yeah.
And
I will be.
But then the problem is you need to get a staff with a percent increased. You can get increased minion damage, and then you can go take spiritual aid.
I need more
on a staff. That's really nice.
I was tempted
That's
to
really
look at
nice and
something like
easy.
that, yeah. Because that's super,
Or just
what do you call it? Super ruthless friendly. Doing spiritual
just
aid.
minion and then just spiritual aid.
Yeah.
Because that affects both skills. Or just you need to hit something with much chaos damage properly, which is much.
Yeah. It's just going to rely on what I get dropped, because obviously I can't swap to Death's Oaths until I get a Death's Oaths. But
Recommendo.
it'll be what it is.
Anyway, I'll finish my shift.
No worries, man. Have a good one. Peace.
Bitch, my armor scrap. That little bit of extra time I spent back in the back at Highgate, people were like, where are you? I can actually not compete with you, but like.
If you can compete
I'm
with me,
not
I'd be
just
pretty
made of paper
impressed. Yeah.
I'm just not made of paper anymore,
Yeah, good.
and I do a bit more damage.
Good. Both things that you really want.
Yeah.
I am definitely still made of paper. But that's okay.
Yeah. It was just a little improvement.
This thing's a little crazy. Got 2 unique so far. I mean, I've already gotten, I think, 3 or 4, but saying it again, I'm used to playing Ruthless, so I don't get a unique.
Be happy.
Yeah, like I don't get uniques until I'm like deep into maps. Like, it just feels nice. This is just, I could play this as drunk as fuck and just not care. Yeah.
Like a one shot?
Yeah, you're supposed to not stand in the Giga Laser.
That's something I did in my life.
That's why I said you're supposed to. I wasn't saying do it or else.
Our mistakes can be our greatest achievements.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Let me quickly put that skill point in.
You know, I gotta thank you for showing me the octa-core on Warframe.
Oh, how good is it, dude?
Dude.
It's a fucking
I've actually
beast.
had people message me and be like, what fucking gun is that? And so I told them, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How?
This
They're
just
like,
a
"That's
tiny
the
little
worst-"
pistol, dude.
Yeah, they're like, that's the worst gun in the game. And I'm like, clearly it's not.
Yeah, if you ever need build advice, you talk to my little brother. Like, I know my shit, but he knows his shit. I have trained him well.
Yeah, I know he sent me his build for Saren, but
His Saren is cracked.
yeah.
Kill.
But some of the things I don't have for that build.
Yeah. Even I don't have some of the things for that build.
You're the greatest form.
Oh, you went down.
Yeah, you don't need to go up there.
Yeah, true, because it loops all the way around.
Yeah, and there's always no boss up there. Who wants always not a boss? In the map tile set, at least there's a chance there's a boss.
I shall preserve
Hey, Shav.
beauty for eternity. Slice away the ugly.
That would be cutting off all of it. Ow, 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 bitch.
Such lovely material.
I think I have a low lightning resistance or something, because that shit fucking hurt. What is my lightning resistance? Yep, it's only 25. 25, that is incredibly low.
No, mine's higher than that. So if I learned anything from playing with Ash last season, it's that building resistances is good.
It's like the #1 thing you do to stay alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Armor being second. Then chaos resistance if you feel like being extra tanky.